Going on, everybody? It's PapaStones. You know what time it is. It's Market Watch Wednesday. We're going to jump right into it. First things first, got to shout out the OG Randy Moss. Got the jersey on, they found out he had cancer or something like that. So, had to shout it out. It's a little beat up, but that's all right. We're going to jump right into this, though. Let's talk about, we got Sparker Rebellion here, 88, 90-ish. That's about right. Box of Twilight for 65. Box of Shadow for 70. Twilight's probably still the move, honestly, unless you need some OG stuff. Luke's finally took a dive back down from that crazy peak they were at. 53. Now they're at like 45. That's good to see, honestly. I think people were overhyped on Blue Hero. It's not doing as much as everyone had hoped, I assume, but I don't know. Maybe it'll keep going back down. Who knows, though. Vaders or Dirt, they're not doing anything right now either, sadly. Maybe there's some, who knows, but not a lot currently. It feels bad. Now there are two of them. I still think this is a good card. I know Cad Tarkentown's playing this as a 3 of. I know a lot of yellow decks are playing it in general. It's definitely solid. Same with Cad Bane. I think Cad Bane's sleeper super good, right? Like, I mean, people are playing him in certain decks, right? But like, I feel like he's good in most yellow black decks just because, like in Django, even like it's a late game, you steal the board back, or in control-y style decks, you can steal the board back. Like, Cad Bane lets you do crazy things. Vigilance under 20. I'm curious if this is. It's not verified. I was about to say, come on. Still, that's not bad. 22.94. It's definitely gone down. Didn't think we'd see it under 30 anytime recently, but Falcons at 20. Still, Kylo's tie way up here, 25. I'm wondering if I lied. Kylo's tie at 30. Okay. 3-2 spaceship with no downside. And a possible upside, so it makes sense, right? Boba Fett feels bad. Got to look at it just to cry a little bit. $19, so yeah, okay. Sadness. I think Boba's worth owning at $19, honestly. There will be a deck that could make good use of him, I think. Maybe not right now, but maybe possibly in the future. What else we got? Poe. Are these going back up? They must be. Yeah, they were 21 in November. Now we're looking at 26. Not quite sure what that's about. I mean, Sabine's obviously still good, but that was, I think, obvious from the jump. So I'm surprised it's going back up, unless there's something else that's making good use of Poe. Double Yellow isn't too crazy right now, besides for Han, I think. But as I've said previously, I think Han's a little too complicated for the average person to want to pick up, so it doesn't surprise me too much. Darth Maul's bad. Kiyoti's okay, right? We're gonna move on, though. Got Avengers. These are these down? I was gonna say, I think these are lower than this. $15 isn't crazy. Avengers still a house of a card. What do we got? Ayala. $12.99. $15 for it. Okay, that's not bad. I wouldn't buy them for that, but as a seller, that's not bad. What else we got here that stands out? Grievous, this bad boy, $10. I think that's okay. If you pick this up, you probably won't regret it for $10. It's a 4/4. I don't think they're going to print stats like that in the next set either, because it seems like very upgrade space heavy. If Blue Beatdown comes around, that's a good card. Or, I mean, on Vader also, it's also pretty good. What else we got? Snoke's here. That's not too crazy. $16, $15.59, I guess. It's definitely one of the better blue villainy cards, so I'm surprised it's not like a 20 banger, but I can't complain. Aggression, I gotta look at this just because I recently did a Mace Red list. That was double red. So I had 1082. So about 11. It's not too bad, honestly. I think that deck needs a little help, but still, Aggression's a house of a card. All the double aspect cards are always going to be houses of a card, I think, just because they limit you. So it makes sense. What else? Super lasers for under 10. Nice. Okay. Yep. $10, pretty much. It's not bad. I'm surprised. Control. People hate control, though, right? Might have to bring it. Who knows? I'm still debating on PQs. I haven't played, like, physically this whole month. I probably won't get to until January. Maybe Christmas weekend, but it's hurting me a little bit because I want to get some reps in. Like, I'll play online sometimes, but it's just not the same as getting the physical reps in, I don't think. This seems like a lie. Yeah, okay, I don't know what that listing for 150 was, but that is non-existent. If you go to verified, you get near mint foil for whatever this is. Jesus. 1050 light play foil near mint. That's crazy. $10. You can get one also for $11. That's crimped. I tried telling you to buy your dark raids. If you didn't buy them, it feels bad. Hopefully you're not planning on playing Django, because that feels bad spending $40 for a playset of rares that you could have bought for $6. Oh well. K2 4. Okay, that's still freakishly low. I thought for sure this would stay up in the top for a while. If you don't have them, I would pick them up for 4s. That's not bad at all. I think that's like the best red hero card. Maybe not the best, but one of like the most versatile in general, right? Because you can play it in an aggro deck or a control-y style, because it also discards. Like, it's got options. Lightsabers, malls, showcases, blah blah blah. You know the works. What else we got here? Wreckers. Are these going back up too? Are people like back on the Sabine hype train or something? Yeah, because these were $1.76 in October. Now we're looking at $5 again. People must be back on the Sabine hype train. That's got to be it, right? Like, those are the only things that are really putting those to good use. Maybe people are hyped up on that Fennec Shand list that's floating around right now. Me personally, I think it's not fantastic, but I think if you're gonna play Hero Red as an aggro, it basically, why wouldn't you play Sabine, you know? Maybe I'm tripping though. Maybe the Fennec Shand list is good. I don't know. I think Sabine's probably the house. But hey, that's just me. Hotshot DL. No surprises there, right? 5 or so. I wonder how General's Blade is doing. 335 near mint foil. I think the foils in this set look really good, but I think a lot of them are very warped. Like, I swapped some foils at locals last time. I put some foils in, and I definitely had to flatten them. So, but I don't know. I think it's worth it. They look good. Buy this hyperspace if this is available. Light Blade 27. Near mint is the same price. If you're desperate for Kylo's tie silencers, just buy the hyperspace. Same price, right? Like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Tech's creeping back up though. Huh. 4. It's not like too high, right? But it's definitely, it was slowly trending down, so I'm surprised to see it going back up. What else we got that looks enticing? This is kind of a decent little upswing recently, is what it appears. Wonder how this is doing. People hyped up on this one yet? Not really. $5. It's still better for, I mean, I wouldn't say better, but not a bad price for a card that sees literally 0 play. So, I mean, If you want to make $5, you can, but I think it's the same concept as most at that price that don't see play, is like the potential of it, right? If Mill comes around, Satine's cool. Change of Hearts are dirt. Yeah, always have been for some reason. That feels crazy. Same with DJ U-Wings. I'll die on this hill. I think U-Wing is a great card. Pick it up before next set. I'm not positive, obviously, right? But I think there will be some form of hero deck that you will play green in just because of the Chewbacca pilot in general. And then you're playing green hero. Why wouldn't you play U-Wing, right? Pick your U-Wings up. It might not go crazy, but for $2, they're worth owning. Moving on, though. What else we got? Hey, the best Star Wars Unlimited decks right now. Prep for your I hadn't even read this. I might have to click on this and see what's happening. We might have a detour in Market Watch. I'll do that at the end, though. Limited powers, $2. Resolute's $3. Nothing too crazy. Sparks, Force Lightning. This might see some play also. Maybe, actually. I gotta think about this. Choose a unit, lose all abilities for this phase, then if you control the first unit. I mean, it's an answer to Chewbacca and Lurking Tie, I guess, but we'll see. We'll see. Not too high on that one, but it's possible. Chancellor. Sure, yeah, okay. Nothing special here, I don't think. A lot of hyperspace stuff. Christophsis, I think, is also okay for $2. It's not really great, but maybe it gets better. It's only $2, right? It can't really hurt you. We'll see, though. This one's still trying to sell for $5.90 now. I think last time we checked it was $600. You getting desperate to sell this bad boy, Bloom Games? I'll give you $4 for it. I'm just saying. Might be worth considering, you know. I'm wondering. It's a verified thing. I wonder if that's a person who sold it to a card store, and then the card store is trying to sell it, or if it's just the person in their TCG is Bloom Games. But if they sold it to a card store, they're probably in for a rough time sitting at that price, because I'm wondering how much they paid for it if they did. Now I'm kind of just speculating, right? Rambling a little bit. It kind of gets that way around these pages, doesn't it? Some things will pop out. Die on this hill, black one. Hey, that Poe pilot, right? It's gonna make black one OP. No, I can't say I wouldn't buy him, because $1's only $1, right? It's not horrible, but it might not get you anywhere. They might sit in your collection, but I'll sign it. What else? Nothing too crazy. See what we got for listed on these, just because it piques my curiosity. $20. That's not too crazy, actually. Foil, though, $80. You're nuts. You can get a set of them for $60 in non-foil, though, so that's alright, I guess, if you're into that. What else? Da-da-da-da-da. Hi, bud. I hear you trotting back there. I'm wondering why this R2 is always up here. I always see it on these late pages. People must like this R2 specifically. But I don't know. Let me see. Are these selling? Now I'm curious. 12, 13, 8, 20. It's not bad, I guess. I guess I don't technically have any, so I can't say anything. Traitorous feels kind of bad right now. I feel like it's going to get worse, because I feel like upgrade hate's going to keep coming, so I can't really say you should sell it for $1, though, right? Like, do you really care about $1? Um, what else? Anything good here? It doesn't really look like it. Kind of hit the no man's land. So that's realistically it for me, but I have to click on this. The best Star Wars Unlimited decks right now. What do we got? Sabine ECL. You can call me Al. Okay. Don't care about the main deck. Django Tarkentown. Oh, got a nice ad here. $100 for this deck. That's kind of neat. What list is this? Mikolaj Windowski. Okay. Bosk Blue, yeah, okay. Old Thork's list, yeah. $275. Cad Tarkentown, okay. Yeah, this is the list I was talking about that people are playing, right? It's on Boba. I mean, if you want to be on this, $289. This is more expensive than Control. Is crazy, honestly. On yellow, nice. George Jones recently took the top 16 finish at Birmingham. Oh, okay, okay. What is this list on? Breaking In, Surprise Strike. Hey, I was a connoisseur of the Infus Nest as well. In my list, I think I was running 3 Han, 2 Infus Nests, but 2 and 2 seems right. 3 Falcons, probably a meta call. I don't know, I don't hate this. I mean, I've never been behind the 3-3-5 vanilla, but maybe that's just me. Huh. That's kind of neat. I don't hate those lists as a top 5, to be honest. But who knows? I feel like the meta is really open right now. But that's not what you're here for. So we're not going to ramble on about that. If you want to, feel free to let me know down below. I'll talk about meta whenever. I'll talk about decks, whatever it may be. But that's all I got for this week. Let me know what you think. Drop a thumbs up for me if you're feeling generous. And comment down below. Let me know what you're buying, selling, whatever it may be, whatever you want to talk about. I'm open. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.